Can you believe that the story of CTE in the NFL begins nearly a century ago? Long before the disease was given its current name, the origins of what is now understood to be CTE stretches back to 1928 when Dr. Harrison Martland first described the condition in boxers as punch drunk syndrome. This early observation was made in the context of what was thought to be an issue related specifically to the boxing profession. Symptoms included a mix of memory loss, confusion, and personality changes, which were attributed to repeated head trauma sustained during bouts. Over time, the condition was recognized and was given various different names, but it wasn't until 1949 when it was given the specific term of CTE would be introduced by Dr. Macdonald Critchley, who was still working in the realm of boxing. For decades, these findings remained mostly confined to the sport of boxing, with only a handful of cases documented in the medical literature. The understanding of brain trauma and its long-term effects was limited, and the implication for other sports was not fully considered. This began to change dramatically in 2005 when Dr. Bennett Umalu, a neuropathologist, identified the first confirmed case of CTE in American football. The patient was Mike Webster, a former Pittsburgh Steeler, who after his death had an autopsy where it was revealed that there was significant damage to his brain. This was a landmark discovery that brought the condition into the public eye and spurred a wave of research and debate. The impact of Dr. Omalu's findings was profound. His work caught the eye and the attention of Dr. Chris Nowinski, a former WWE wrestler and co-founder of the Concussion Legacy Foundation. Driven by the need to understand and combat CTE, he envisioned establishing a dedicated brain bank to study the effects of brain trauma. He collaborated with Dr. Robert Cantu, a prominent figure in concussion research, to create the Unite Brain Bank in partnership with Boston University and the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. This initiative aimed to collect and analyze the brains of athletes and military veterans to better understand the extent of CTE and the effects. The establishment of the Unite Brain Bank marked a significant step forward. Researchers, including Dr. Robert Stern and Dr. Annie McKee from Boston University, have since examined over 1,300 brains, contributing to a growing body of evidence about the impact of repeated head injuries. The research has confirmed that CTE is just not a boxing problem. It's a broader issue affecting various contact sports, including American football. CTE has emerged as a major concern in the NFL, largely due to the nature of the sport. The repetitive head impacts sustained by players, whether from tackles, blocks, or collisions, create a higher risk for CTE. Symptoms of CTE can vary widely, but often include severe mood swings, aggression, memory loss, and other cognitive impairments. Former players with advanced stages of the disease may experience debilitating changes in behavior and personality, leading to isolation and severe emotional distress. Reports have shown that some players plagued by CTE have struggled with depression, addiction, and even suicide. The NFL has faced intense scrutiny over its handling of CTE and player safety. Critics argue that the league was slow to acknowledge the risks associated with repeated concussions, and the response has been often insufficient. Despite some efforts to address player safety, such as rule changes and improved concussion protocols, many believe these measures have not been fully addressed in the scope of the larger problem. In recent years, there has been a multi-million-dollar settlement with former players, but concerns still remain about the future of NFL players due to the CTE caused by head trauma. Looking ahead, the future of mitigating CTE involves a combination of stricter rules, advanced technology, and improved player safety. The NFL and other sports organizations have begun implementing changes aimed to reducing head injuries. For instance, rule changes that penalize helmet-to-helmet contact and illegal hits are designed to minimize risk of concussions. Even in younger ages, the NFL has taken it upon themselves to teach kids how to properly hit when playing football, and even some youth football leagues have eliminated tackle football in favor of flag football until the kids are older and more developed. Over the years, there's been concerns about many NFL players once they retire. One high profile player is that of Antonio Brown, former star wide receiver of the Pittsburgh Steelers. His behavior off the field has been erratic, and many are worried about his safety due to his concussions and head injuries when playing football. Brown, however, has embraced his personality, becoming one of the most popular athletes on social media and using his own hashtag of CTESPN. Brown has used CTE as a media platform to engage with his followers and utilize it to break sports news like that of NFL, trades, or free agency, and even have his hand in sports betting. One promising innovation to protect against CTE is that of the Guardian Cap. The Guardian Cap has gained attention in recent years as a medically certified soft padded safety helmet designed to reduce the risk of traumatic brain injury. They are used in various sports settings, including American football, to provide an additional cushion that absorbs when getting hit. While no helmet can be completely safe and eliminate the risk of brain injury, it is believed that the Guardian Cap can have great strides to helping prevent future concussions and CTE damage for NFL players and could even be utilized in other sports. Furthermore, ongoing research into brain and health injury prevention continues to be crucial. The Concussion Legacy Foundation and other research institutions are dedicated in advancing our understanding of CTE and developing new ways to prevent it. Innovations, including brain imagery and diagnostics, are going to be key into the future of preventing CTE. How do you think we should prevent CTE for NFL players? Let us know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. We appreciate all of you. Thank you.